Let's look at politics 1 through 5. Politics 1 through 5. Políticas, politics, politics, política. Políticas, politics, politics, política. Gobiernos, government. Government is gobierno. Gobiernos, government. Government is gobierno. La ley is the law. The law is la ley. La ley is the law. The law is la ley. Derecho's right. Right is derecho. Derecho's right. Right is derecho. El país is the country. The country's el país. El país is the country. The country's el país. Now, how are we going to remember that politica is politics? Well, politica and politics look almost identical. Notice P-O-L-I-T-I-C, P-O-L-I-T-I-C. So that one shouldn't give us too much trouble. But remember, there's an accent. If there were no accent, it would be pronounced politica. So remember, that accent means, hey, don't stress the next to last vowel, stress me. So, la politica. How are we going to remember that gobierno is government? Well, you ask your friend, hey, are you going to go be in the government? He says, no. Running for office sounds like a lot of hard work. You ask your friend, hey, are you going to go be in the government? He says, no, I don't want to run for office. So, gobierno is government. La ley is the law. The law is la ley. Now, notice, law is 3 letters in English. Law is 3 letters in Spanish. Law in English starts with an L. Law in Spanish starts with an L. So, ley is law. And do note that it's feminine. You can't tell by looking at it whether it's masculine or feminine because there's no O or A. So you just have to memorize that ley, law is feminine. Now, how are we going to remember that derecho is right? Well, this is what I would do. He has the right to remain silent. He has the right to an attorney. Get it, the right? So notice, right has an R and an H, and derecho has an R and an H. So he has the right to remain silent. Now, el país, the country. How are we going to remember that? Well, my pa is leaving the country soon to go to Europe on a business trip. My pa is leaving the country soon to go to Europe on a business trip. And do notice, the I has an accent. Normally in Spanish, we'd stress the next to last vowel. So if there are no accent, it would be país. But there's an accent that says, hey, don't stress the next to last vowel, stress me. So it's el país, the country.